everyone, so let's get right into it. So I'm going to be revamping my old wig, my old synthetic wig that I had made ash blonde. I had actually cut it into a bob and I wore it like this for a little bit after I had wore it long, and I just wanted to show you guys what it's looking like before I do anything to it. So the color I had in mind that I wanted to go for is more like a cotton candy pastel pink kind of a color. I didn't want to do too much of a dark pink, and I didn't want to do like a super bright pink. This is a different, it's the same brand, but this is like a different bottle. I couldn't find a light pink in the color I wanted in the Ritz dye more, so we're gonna see how this one works out. It pretty much says the same thing on both of the bottles, but it's like, you know, the packaging is different. So before I dye the hair, I just want to make sure that the frontal of the wig is clean, or should I say the lace, I'm sorry. I want to make sure the lace of this is clean, so I'm just going to take some shampoo and I'm going to take my edge brush. I'm just going to scrub the front of the lace of the wig just to make sure that the leftover glue from the last time I wore this wig is off, because I don't want to dye the hair and then the glue is there too. And this is what the lace is looking like after I cleaned it. There is still a little bit of glue and stuff left on it, but it's not as bad as it was before, so it's okay for what I need it done for. As usual, we're gonna boil our water. So my water is already boiling. I'm gonna pour this whole bottle into the water just because this color is already a light pink. So I wanted all of the color to be into my wig. So I'm gonna pour the whole bottle in. So we're gonna do the usual, and I'm just gonna stir this in and make sure all the dye is stirred in with my water before I put my wig in. Now I'm gonna take my wig, and the reason why I'm like dabbing it in like this is because I wanted to see what color it was going to be looking like. The color wasn't really showing how I wanted to show it when I was dipping it in like that, so I thought that I would just let it sit for 15 to 20 minutes and come back and rinse it out, and then we would see like the light color. So after 15 minutes, now I'm going to get ready to pour the dye out and then rinse the wig off. Yo, guys, let me tell you, I was so mad when I was doing this, because when I took the wig out of the water, like, it didn't look like anything happened. Like, it wasn't no type of, like, pink color. It was just like a tint. So, you know, I was mad about that, but I'm just like, let me see, you know, how it goes. Basically the color didn't take. The only thing that took was the inside of the wig, and like as soon as I was rinsing the hair out, like all of the dye was rinsing off and like my hair went back to ash blonde. So it does matter. So if you're watching this, don't buy that first color dye that I bought, because it did not dye the wig. It actually just kind of tinted it a little bit, and this is what it was looking like the next day after I washed it. This also turned into a 2-day process, so it didn't even do anything but color the inside of my wig pink, like a light pink. My local Walmart didn't have the pink that I wanted, or pink at all, so what I did was I went on Amazon and I found a pink dye of the same brand that I used the first time when I did the ash blonde. So this is the color. It's in super pink. I will admit this color did scare me a little bit, because when I opened the top of the bottle and I looked at it, it was more of like a purplish pink. So I was kind of like scared about using it, but it's like, let me just try it. Since I wasn't really sure of the color of this dye, I didn't put that much into my water. I just put like maybe 2 little pours, and then like I stirred it around, because like I'm telling you guys, this color was so dark. I was scared and I didn't want my wig to be dark. I wanted like a light pink, so that's why I didn't put too much dye. And I first tested it out with a paper towel, and I'm like, oh my god, it's still like dark. Of a piece of hair from the back of my wig, and I just put it in the water just to see what color it would be before I just put my whole like wig in there, because you know I didn't want to mess it up. And the color was actually not bad. So once I did this little experiment with the strand of the hair, I'm like, okay, so that pink is all right. I'm starting from the bottom first. Why? I don't know why. I think I was so scared of the color it was going to be. I'm just like really just like doing whatever at this point. But I'm putting the whole wig into the water now. I did not leave the wig in for 15 minutes this time just because I did not want it to be too dark. So I left the wig in for literally like 5 minutes. Like I put my timer on and I left it on for 5 minutes because I wanted a light pink. I didn't want no dark pink. And yeah. And this is the color that I had got the next day after letting the hair dry. I was so happy and pleased about it because I was really scared about that pink. But it actually came out really good. Just don't leave it in too long. And I also didn't show you guys, but I had put the hair in fabric softener for about 10 minutes after I had washed it, just because I felt like I did so much to the hair. I didn't want it to be like crunchy or too stiff or hard. What my wig looks like after I flat ironed it. I flat ironed it on the temperature 330, and I also used some heat protectant and a little bit of hair serum just to give it a little glossy look. And this is our final look of the wig, and I'm just loving the way this looks. It looks and it actually really feels like human hair. For this wig, I don't do the meltdown method because I don't like to sleep with wigs on my hair for too long. So I like to be able to take it off when I'm ready. So usually what I just do is I glue down like the sides and then like the front. And I don't really do anything to the back because I'm going to take it off at the end of the day. So right now I'm just going to prep my hair to make sure everything is even and the parting's where I want it to be. Use the Got To Be gel and the glue. I'm going to take some of the Got To Be gel and I'm just going to spread some of that along my edges. I find this method for myself to be easier for me just because, like I said, I tried the meltdown method before and I really don't like having to keep and sleep with the wig on. I usually like to feel comfortable at night and take my wigs off. So I usually just gel down or glue down the front of my hair, and then I do enough that I know it'll be easy for me to take off and put back on when I'm ready to put my wig on to go somewhere. Drying my hair down, I didn't show you guys, but I did use some of the Got To Be spray for my hair as well for the glue down. And then I'm just gonna get my scarf and I'm gonna tie my hair up and let it sit down for like 10 minutes. And then after I take off my scarf, I just fix up anything else that needs some touching up. Like I'm just kind of cutting the hair in the front a little bit because I wanted it a little shorter than that. That's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think. But thanks for watching, and thanks for everyone who showed so much love to my last hair video. I thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one as much, and I'll see you later.